Hey, is this thing on? Are
I
we
think we're
live?
live.
Are we live? I think so. I think we're here, everybody. Oh, thank you.
It's very
Uh-oh.
kind.
Oh,
Very
I
kind.
could play it through there, but it's delayed.
Yeah. That you want to have that audio turned down on the
Yeah.
computer.
It's so loud there. I could listen to that, but it's just out of sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd see the mouth moving, and then you'd hear us. Wow. Welcome. It's February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, or around here, happy Van Halentine's Day, everybody. 5:10 real time. California time. What's up? C13PO, welcome, man.
I forgot to change it. I apologize, everybody.
Just for those in the know.
Yeah.
David Nesdahl.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Very good. And who else? We got Jan and Joe from ElectroPhonic Innovations. What's up?
How you guys doing?
We've got our own applause.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Awesome.
He's
Welcome,
going
you
for
guys.
Self-esteem.
I'm very, very excited to have you guys here today because I met you guys at the NAMM show and I didn't want to leave. I wanted to stay there all day, but I couldn't. But
Your ears gave out.
yeah.
Your feet gave out.
Oh man, it was insane. Are you guys okay? Did you guys get the Namthrax as well? Yeah.
Yeah, we did pretty well. We got through it.
Cool. So hey, who do we have in here? Who's
Go ahead, Jay.
Who's watching this?
It's that is your job. Your one and only job.
Man. So in the chat, we got a little bit of a roll call here. We got Hugh Caldwell, David Scher, Joe Hervey, 84. Let us know a few times that we were late. Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs. Amanda Coombs, Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce?
Bruce.
Might be. Metal Soda. Vista Light. Zach, I love thongs. Stream Elements. That's a bot. I don't know why I'm saying that one. Janny Ty. Kelly is here. John BL 5150. If we have any questions, we'll go to our producer. Thomas Santiago. The Dog Paw. Scott Nickerson. They're rolling in hot, boys. We got a lot of cats coming in here. And then as soon as I say that, I don't see anybody new. Fruitcake Tony. And everybody else.
Everybody.
Hey, I gotta say, Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael. He was like the second guy in here.
Oh, well, I didn't scroll back that far. No, Windsor.
Gotta say him.
And real quick, before we get started, I just want to send out quick condolences. Our friend Cameron Brown, I don't know if he wants me saying this on here, but you know, his grandfather passed away today, so I just want to say that we obviously were sorry and sending our condolences all the way over to Scotland for your family. So,
I'm so sorry, Cameron.
So
Yeah, very sorry.
all right, let's rock and roll here, boys.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, so first things first. Tell us about that guitar right there, that red guitar.
Okay, this red guitar is Candy Apple Red, and this is one of our custom shop pieces. So anyway, these are the electronic controls. It's the amp section, and then you have a delay and modulation chorus section, all activated by these fun little lighted, illuminated buttons.
Yeah, they're all analog sections. Analog delay, analog chorus. You can control the the delay time and the mix and the regeneration, the repeats.
Right, and then on the front of the guitar, you have the pickup volume, standard stuff. This is the amp gain, overdrive, and then a master volume down here. So you can play with the gain of the amp while you're jamming. It's kind of a novel, fun thing to do. This is a regular pickup selector toggle.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
Then on the bottom, you can also plug in a iPhone or any sort of smart
Headphones.
device if you want to play along to a backing track.
that's fantastic.
Yeah, or output it to a regular amp, and then you can have your effects and use it like a regular guitar.
Now, do you have low impedance as well, like a mic cable to a board?
You can come out of the computer output, which is basically a stereo line out, as opposed to the mono out from the guitar output, and that records amazing. They actually both record really well. If you on our website, Louis Shelton, famed session guy from the Wrecking Crew and everything.
Sure.
Louis got one, and he plugged it right in the console and recorded, and the thing sounds totally, produced.
Great. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the real bare bones, neck and body wood pickups, and what is that tremolo?
Okay, neck and body woods and tremolo and.
Oh, okay. Well, on this particular one, we have a maple neck. I believe this is Cadillac's fretboard. The body is poplar, but we also make them out of pine, and we've made them out of mahogany. So
Ash.
Yes. Different woods.
Cottonwood.
Are used. But,
Basswood.
So-
Sorry.
Can we back up for 1 second? A lot of people, including myself, I don't know what that fretboard wood is. Can you say that again? And what is it like?
called
It's
Cadillac.
catalogs.
And it's a wood that kind of became popular when rosewood was sort of banned. It's been banned for a while, and now it's back. It's off of the endangered list, so we're
Right.
bringing rosewood back. But Cadillac it's a really cool fretboard wood. It has a good feel to it and very nice. We also use ebony, and we have maple boards.
That's
cedar
fantastic.
wood,
So
all kinds of different things.
So is Cadillac's would you say it's a soft wood, or is it
It's very similar to rosewood. If you're familiar with a rosewood.
Oh,
fretboard,
absolutely. Yes.
or actually, if you go in and pick up most current Les Pauls, I think a lot of them are using Cadillac. So, yeah, it doesn't really feel that different. It has a slightly different color to it and different grain than rosewood. Rosewood has maybe a little more pronounced grain, and it's more of a brownish. This has a little bit of a purplish reddish. You can see it on the screen there.
Now, do you leave it like that when you apply it to the guitar, or do you darken it?
I'm sorry, say again.
Do you leave it that color when you apply it to the
Yeah, we
neck
don't
of the
stain
guitar?
it or anything. We just
Because I think that looks great.
and finish it.
I used to hate when Gibson used to.
Oh, okay.
We'll take you for a little tour, show you what's kind of some of the options. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Flip this camera here. Oops, where is it here? Need to flip. Wait, I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Yeah, there should be a button where you can do the front side.
Yeah, it's like I've got. Yeah, okay. I can't figure it out here. Well, anyway,
Should be a little
take
camera.
That's the iPad?
Yeah, it's the pad.
Okay, because you're on your phone
I
this
just
morning.
got it, and I haven't really kind of sussed it out yet. I've been against them all this time, just because the shit I do is on a PC.
I've got everything. I've got the iPhone, the iPad, the Mac,
You have an
PC.
iPhone 5, Johnny. Come on, let's not make it seem like you're cutting edge technology over here.
Well, anyway, I had it before. Let's see. How can I get full screen?
John BL, how do you switch to the front camera?
There's
To
a little.
the rear
there's a
camera
little-
on an iPad.
it's the same thing. There should be a little camera looking thing that you hit, and it'll turn it around. It'll look like a camera.
Yeah, I got no icons on there, but oh wait, they just came up for a second.
It'll be a camera with a flipping.
Yeah,
Like
if you just tap the screen, it should pop up. Like a bunch of different things should pop up.
It's like I'm going full screen. Oh, here, you know what? There we go.
There it is. There
Boom.
it is.
Here we go.
We're in.
You got us?
Yeah.
Looks great.
All right, Joe, you want to tell them what's up?
Okay, so right here is rosewood. It's called Indian rosewood. It's got a really cool striped green running the length of it. And then this one is called zebra wood. These are really cool. I love wood. This is maple.
You respect wood, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
I respect it greatly. And it's got some bird's eyes in it. Make a lovely fretboard. This is your ebony. This is called leopard wood.
That's gorgeous.
Very distinct grain.
Oh my God.
What is this one? This is called. Oh, this is another piece of rosewood with just a little bit different grain. And that's another zebra. So yeah, these are just some of them.
Some of the exotics, but as you can see here, let's just take a look at some as they're being put together. Ebony.
This one is called Granadillo. I believe it's very reddish.
My God, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so you guys have quite a few options for fretboard.
Yeah.
Work, that's awesome.
You know, people like choices.
Let's see that flame maple one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's,
boy.
Quarter sawn maple. Same with this one. With the this has the Avalonian link.
Baloo.
And this is the ebony with the clay dots.
Wow.
Oh, I thought those were luminlight for a minute.
Lumenlight.
My bad.
Like, no, don't have that.
Yeah.
Are those all spoken for?
Some of them are.
There's a nice set.
Oh wow.
First in progress. Getting built.
Now is that a maple body? That one? Because that.
No, that's poplar.
Wow. That's got some nice grain in it.
That's
Got some-
poplar with a really nice grain.
That's got some nice grain in it.
Yeah, we whenever we see that really nice stuff, you know, we just go for the clears.
That's awesome. Yeah, they have a million different guitars. Like every finish. Like everything.
Oh, look at the green one. That's got my name written all over it.
Look, that's a guitar. Wait here. First over here.
Yeah, here's something with a not more natural finish.
Yeah, I like those.
I'll take the green one.
Yeah,
And
next.
This is one of our Dillos.
This
has a
is
texture finish,
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
and the texture feels kind of like a cross between Tolex and Samsonite luggage.
Oh wow.
yeah, and you can pull it behind you in an airport perfectly,
Yeah,
and
it's very
it doesn't scratch.
resistant. You can set your beer on it. You don't have to like baby it. So
That is awesome.
good for rough and tumble partying.
Yes, that's what this one is as well.
Oh.
Oh, I gotta own that. You
Some are
think I'm
assembly
kidding?
area.
Yeah, here's one of the assembly areas, and of course the guys are gone now, so you can see how anal retentive they are.
Yeah, when we did the call earlier this morning, I got to see them working and stuff.
Yeah, they
And-
do a really great job. I mean, they're extremely organized and they know what they're up to. Next finish work. This guy, Jason, normally does all of our fret stuff here, and he's just meticulous.
Here's
So when they
another-
go out, they're
another
nice.
type of fretboard where this is called bocote.
Bocote.
Wow, that looks like like
Nice.
Brazilian rosewood.
Brazilian rosewood. Yeah, it kind of does, but it's called bocote.
Yeah. It's Brazilian. I don't know. It might be Brazilian.
Look at that neck.
Nice.
It's beautiful. Now, what does the neck feel? How does the neck feel? What is it? Is it like a clubbish, or is it thin? What's the neck profile?
This is kind of a vintage Les Paul type profile, but we do different versions. We have more of a slim neck, and then we're actually working on a longer scale, a Fender scale, Strat scale. These are all 24 3/4 Gibson scale.
12-degree radius.
Can you say that word on here?
30th.
Holy crap! Look at that. Oh,
That's
that's
an example
gorgeous.
of the,
Yeah, I dig the black dot inlays on that. That's nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're gonna be nice. There's some
No
really
wonder.
nice
No
stuff.
wonder no one has good wood. You guys have it all.
if you really want.
Okay, catch this.
Oh wow, John, you
Oh.
got to go back. You got to go back.
Blue
Look at that.
flame. Is that blue flame?
Hey, where is that?
There's something you don't see every day.
There we
This
go.
is genuine blue wood. No, just kidding. It's dyed.
Yeah, of course it is.
He was eating blueberries. Got it all fucked up.
I'll take that
All
neck
right,
on the
so
green body.
oh yeah, now this. What do we have here? This is some new
This is
stuff.
Our raw lumber as it comes from the mill.
Hey, look who decided to show up. Look who's hiding over there.
Angus is hiding out
You
over
see
there.
him?
Yeah.
Here's a nice slab of alder. 8/4 alder. Common
Wow.
for strats and other stuff. What's this? That's
A lot of poplar.
is that poplar?
I think that's poplar.
Oh yeah, it's poplar.
Poplar.
Yeah, we just cut the maple. We cut up some maple today.
Mhm.
So anyway, this is the back of the shop. We've got sanding stations over here where the guys are knocking the stuff out. They keep them pretty tidy once they're finished, but
Oh, here's a maple.
pine,
Pine.
reclaimed pine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Reclaimed.
Yeah, it started out as a coffee table or a dining table.
It was an old dining table, and it was the right dimensions to hack and hew.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that reclaimed stuff.
If you have any furniture around your house that fits the description, you better lock it down if we're around. Yeah, look.
Oh no, he wasn't joking.
No, I tell you, I love that reclaimed wood stuff. I got a guitar that's made out of 160-year-old reclaimed Brooklyn building.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Table guitars.
Wow. This is the CNC area where we make necks, bodies, and fretboardos. And we were like working on something here that we're going to tell you about a little later. But there's our dentist lives here. And we make everything from scratch using nothing but kitchen utensils. We love this guy. This is a 14-inch blade saw. We love that. And then some other things back here, joiners and such. There's some necks getting ready to get prepped. And let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. Sand finishing area. Very clean room for sanding. And here, these guys are, I don't even want to tell you how anal retentive they are. But here's some fretboards recently put together.
Huh.
Wow.
That's Granadillo.
Wow.
That's cool.
Here's one of the maples.
Oh, it's a nice piece of maple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful figuring. So these come off the mill and they look pretty good, and they just lock them in. So let me run back here. Where are we going? Oh yeah, this is a glue up area that we actually physically glue stuff up. Don't look at that. Do not look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I want to take you back here and show you stuff from the olden days. These were made when we were in the garage. We had a little 14 or 16 by 24 CNC with one bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we made these guitars. And we figured we could do it because this was the idea, one of these. That was our idea. So we made those. Actually, we started out with
cool.
a couple of prototypes. Oh, where'd they put them?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, where are they?
Missing prototypes.
No, these are like, oh, wait a second. They're extremely old versions where we made them in layers. And they were... oh, here's one of the layers. Okay, we made it with... what happened was we brought the design over to Grover Jackson.
Uh-huh.
And Grover said, this is going to cost you a lot to figure out how to machine and make. So why don't you do a test in 2D? Like make a, slice an egg slicer through everything, 18, 1/8-inch pieces, 18 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and stack them together and glue it together, and you'll have a test piece. And like morons, we tried that. What are you going to do?
Oh, look!
Wow.
I love the. Oh,
Look at that one.
Man, that's pretty.
That's a satin finish with a maple board. Pretty cool.
That's
Right.
awesome. So, what pickups are you using in that guitar?
This is invisible to radar, actually.
This stuff here.
Let's see.
Dave, you want to ask that again?
Yeah, what pickups are you using in these guitars? Are they all different? Do you get a choice, or do you order what you want and you put it in, or?
Which pickups do you like? I mean, which pickups do you get with the guitars? Like what
Oh,
comes
well,
with
these
it?
are our custom wound pickups. We have a company that's a partner, and they're actually optimized for our electronics. So
Oh.
Well, that's fantastic. You make your own pickups
They're
too.
basically like kind of low medium output, like a PAF, about that high.
Mhm.
So Alnico 5.
That's great. And tell us about that tremolo system.
Yeah, this is our own design. These are really cool. You can actually swap this out for our hardtail piece. So if you get tired of being hardtail, you can go to tremolo. You can go back and forth.
That's incredible. So you can
so
buy the
surface
tremolo. You
mounted.
can buy the tremolo from you separately.
Sorry?
You can buy the tremolo from your company separately.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
You can mount this tremolo. We put them on a lot of different guitars. I put them on Les Paul Special, on Juniors. I put it on ESP. We put it on a Flying V. It works with just about anything that's got a flat surface here.
There you go.
And,
Wow, a V-twin.
there it is. And we like the roller bridge. The Wilkinson is a good match with it.
That
You
looks
can use it
great.
with a standard tune-o-matic, but for better tuning stability.
So those strings go on similar to the way a Bigsby goes on, correct?
Kind of similar, yeah. The
Okay.
difference being that instead of the pin bearings of the Bigsby, we're using
The
ball
hole.
bearings,
Hole through.
stainless steel ball bearings in
Yeah.
the axle here, and then 2 springs here as opposed to a compression spring. And I really like the feel of this a lot. It feels same range or more range than a Strat trim, but you don't have all that routing and stuff. So, but it has to me, it has a similar feel.
Well, no, but that's a really cool thing that you allow. Like, you can swap it out, because let's just say I ordered one as a hardtail, and I'm like, hey, you know what, man? I should have put a trem on this thing. I can call you guys and be like, hey, send me a trem. I want to put a trem on this.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's cool. You don't have to
Mhm.
commit to one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is on an ESP.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, retrofit, and it works perfectly. I love how it feels, and a person can install it themselves if you're reasonably handy with a screwdriver and a drill. You don't need to go to a luthier and spend a lot of money. So it's cool.
Yeah, or if anyone buys them, you can all send them to me, and I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
Dave.
You have the magic template.
Listen, whenever I can give myself a plug, I will. Oh.
Oh.
Cool. Cool.
Oh my
Cool. Yeah. So
Holy
Here,
cow!
let me demonstrate.
but you haven't heard it yet, right? We haven't played it yet.
I'm gonna
Great
go
color.
Tremolo right now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And then you can just do the light stuff.
So that tremolo works very similar to like a Jazzmaster's tremolo.
Jazzmaster. Yeah, well, the Jazzmaster, I'm not too hip on that one, but yeah, this thing has a really nice feel. It's not too loose, not too tight.
It looks great.
No, it's just right.
I mean, it looks like it works fantastically.
Yeah, it's cool. I think they should be on every guitar in the world.
And you think everyone in the world should own those guitars?
Hey, look at.
At least one.
we don't pig out at Randy's Donuts anymore. It was when we moved in. We went over there and we posed, and then there you go. It's right around the corner, though. It's a great landmark.
Yeah, that's
Randy's Donuts.
landmark. You just turn left at Randy's, and you
That's the one I think that's in the Wildlife movie. Randy's
It's in a lot.
Donuts.
It's in everything, man.
That's
It's
the
in
one
LA.
Leah Thompson worked at in the
movies.
Wildlife, I think. But it was called something else. It was called Donut City. That's where that's where the song came from. Yeah, but I think they used Randy's Donuts in the movie.
So we got a couple questions here in the chat, if you guys don't mind.
Let's do it.
Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs ask, is the tremolo dive only?
No, it's fully floating.
Awesome.
You can go up or down. I wouldn't go too far up, though. You might break your strings, but
Does the arm flutter? Like when you go fling, does that?
Flutter.
Flutter? Oh, you mean? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't think it does.
If you poke,
No
it
flutter.
doesn't. No.
No flutter and no wow.
It's flutter free for your hygiene.
No, it just feels right. It's very in control, and you can operate it with just one finger. We use the standard trem arm. So if you're familiar with a Strat, if you're used to a Strat, you're gonna be right at home.
5150 Fly Guy asks the weight, but I'm sure that every guitar is going to be different with the different woods you're using and stuff like that.
The weight of
The
the
guitars.
Basically in the same area as a Strat or an LP. It's
They're
about
8.5.
Yeah,
8.5.
times.
So in other words, it's not like the electronics are adding
Well, the electronics, of course, have a certain weight to them, which we've tried to minimize. But there's also our patented chamber inside that sort of takes away and balances that out.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Okay, so their weight relief, their chamber. Okay.
Yeah, at about 8.5 pounds. It's not super light, but that's pretty standard.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
the other weight, how long does it take to get one?
Sorry?
The other type of weight, how long does it take to get one?
What is it now? About 8 weeks or something?
Yeah, between 8 and 10 weeks. There are a few units here that we got a couple of guitars here that we've been using for demos and things, and they're amazing guitars. So we can work things out on those
some that
too.
we built for NAMM and stuff. Oh, here's another feature that we haven't discussed yet. Let me see if I can show this here. This is the power supply.
Oh wow.
Rechargeable lithium batteries. This is a magnetic cover, so
That's ingenious.
Yeah, they last at least 8 hours. Cranking, and a lot more if you aren't blasting at full tilt. So,
And it comes with a charger,
yeah,
and so you can always have a set charging so that if you're doing like a 9-hour set at full level, you can just swap them out on stage in 40 seconds because this
9-hour
is
set.
magnetic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Magnetic magnets.
Yeah. So how long does it
That's
take
cool.
for the batteries to charge?
Hello.
Oh, this little piggy. How long does it take the batteries to charge?
A couple hours. The first time, give it a good 6 hours, but after that, 2 to 3 hours. It's
yeah, it's pretty quick. But if you're really like playing a lot and concerned, then the best thing would be to have a spare set of batteries that are charged at all times. Keep
Mhm.
some on the charger.
yeah, it is. It's a great busker's guitar, but
Definitely.
I busk on the couch. It's really great for the couch buskers. It really is.
Couch buskers.
A little more stuff. Some of those other guitars with paint jobs and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna take you for another ride here.
Let's go to Randy's.
We're going to Randy's. We're gonna go to Randy's. I can show you. We do a lot of the parts with laser cutting and
Field trip.
oh yeah. Oh, you know what I'll do first? Let me show you the very first prototype.
Oh, the
Oh man.
That was
I'm sorry,
one
the
that
T
Joe
style.
showed to me and said, "What do you think? Do we have something?" And I said, "It's something."
I like that.
Yeah, this has a 1-watt amp. It's got a nice Tolex. The idea, the proof of theory. And then
That's
this
cool.
was the second one that we did.
It's very George Jetson.
Nice.
It is. Here's like another old one here, but here.
Man, they're everywhere.
We're going to show you some of the things that we've been working on. New pick guards.
Yeah, this is a cool material.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can see that, but it changes color.
Mhm.
depending on the angle.
Yeah, it's like an oil slick.
Yeah. And
Earl Slick.
A fly wing.
There's a red mirror. That's another one. Some cool like pearly stuff.
If this doesn't work out, you can use those as like a Japanese throwing star.
Oh, that's not fine, is it? No. Here, this is our laser cutter. We do a lot of parts for the guitar on this thing. All of these types of things. We do headstocks. We do these. Oh yeah, here's the
Tremolo comes in a box
tremolo.
with the locating template for drilling,
Ah yeah.
arm, it's the full kit, so you can install it, or if you have an EP guitar, you just bolt it in. But
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now let's see. Oh, and by the way, this is Rosie.
Aw.
And all right, and then there's a couple more protos up there, but we're gonna
Oh, I like that
cruise
yellow
by
one.
the little area here, the little jam area.
really,
I like
little
that.
whirly.
I like that. I like that whirly.
Yeah, it's great, man. The workshop. Oh, don't look at that. There's stuff in here you're not. Okay, but
Where's the bathroom?
let's look at the
Oh, the purple. Show us the purple one.
purple one. Oh, right here.
No, the
The,
one in
sec-
the back.
the second one.
Oh, sorry. Guitar Armadillo.
Man,
Yeah, that's neat.
God, I need that too.
That's the future, you guys.
You know,
I need
it's
that
great
one.
if you're skateboarding. You put it on the cement, and it's not going to get scratched. You know.
Uh-huh. All right, so I take it that that's not the $800 one?
That is. It's I'm sorry. It's $940, I believe. Is it? Yeah, I think it's $940.
All right, so
without the tremolo, without the trem.
Pretty cool custom shop.
well, what if I want the trim?
I'm not. You'll have to pass a DNA check.
Damn it. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. Now, what color is that? Is that like Dakota red?
This was called Ferrari Red.
Oh man, that's gorgeous.
Wow.
It's a custom color.
I told you guys.
It's got the plexi pick guard.
Every combination of everything there is, these guys have. It's amazing.
Yeah, this one's sweet.
Oh my
This
god.
this is nice too. This is really sweet.
Man, half Telly, half Les Paul.
Oh, here's Pelham Blue.
Pelham.
If you like Pelham,
Pelham.
Pelham, however you say it.
Tell them how to Pelham.
It's beautiful. You whoever paints for you is fantastic.
What's that?
I said whoever paints for you is fantastic.
Yeah. This one was done by our bro in San Diego, Brian Moore.
Brian Moore. Not Moore paints, but
Brian Moore,
Oh.
as in Brian Moore guitars.
and then
It's a
we
mahogany body.
also have Pat Wilkins does our custom shop stuff.
Yeah, this one.
Oh,
I know
Pat.
Pat Wilkins.
Mahogany.
Wow.
It's called Meshuggah Red.
Yeah, we make these
Hmm.
pick guards, and custom.
Wasn't-
shape them.
Pat was right across from you guys at NAMM, right?
Yeah,
Like right across. Yeah.
Pat from Brian Moore Guitars, yes.
He was on another aisle. Oh,
Mhm.
you want to show some of those, show?
Pat Wilkins. He was the one that did the cloud guitar.
Custom body.
Yeah, we'll show you some of these cool things that we got in the pipeline.
Ocean blue. First. This one is going to be sealed in plastic to go diving with.
Mhm.
SpongeBob's ordered it.
There's a metallic purple.
Oh wow.
Let's see what else we got here. Those are our standard black. Looks like we got a few of those.
What's that that light blue colored one?
Oh yeah, this is sort of like Sonic Blue, not quite as light as Sonic Blue.
Man.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's a Pat Wilkins finish. These are
That's
standard
awesome.
cream white.
Creamy white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real nice. This is our standard red.
Wow.
Cross between fire engine and blood. I guess that's what we got right now.
Ozzy.
Ozzy and Randy approved.
What else? Oh, here comes something.
There's an old prototype.
Oh wow, like an old ship. Or is that an airplane?
Crazy stuff.
No, it was it was the F octave 57. It was really hard to play on that neck. Wow.
That's great.
So you get the idea of what's going on there. Let's see.
Man.
Okay, so these guitars, for those of you in the chat, these guitars are made in California. They are all U.S. made. And what does the pricing start at? Drum roll.
$840.
Drum roll. Hang on.
Boom. There we go.
So
the pricing starts on the Guitar Armadillo in any color you want is $940.
under $1,000, under $1,000 for a USA made guitar with all the bells and whistles on it. It's crazy. It's so good.
Yeah, it's you know, let's face it. I mean, if we were competing with another guitar, the same guitar as just a plain guitar, you're looking at a $1,500 guitar, you know?
Yeah.
Just for the amount of handwork and finish and all that. I mean, we pay way too much for the finish. There you go.
Wow. Oh, you got to go tremolo.
Oh, Guitar Armadillos, that's a $895. It's $895.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I'm sorry, my bad.
So yes, well under $1,000.
Look at, I just saved you $40 just for being here, just for pointing out our idiocy.
The Johnny Beane discount.
Yeah, I'll send you my bill.
Well, Janice Lala has a good question. She says, "What happens if you plug it in?"
To plug it into the wall or plug it into an amp.
An amp,
You do
probably.
either. There is a wall wart to plug it in if you don't have any batteries. So I mean, we don't sell you that. You can buy one.
Oh,
But-
wow. Really?
Yeah, there's a AC. It's you just get a wall wart that fits it. I think it's a 14.5 volt or something.
That's
and it'll
cool,
plug
too.
in. But
There's the cream color.
oh, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, what was that question again? We got off on us.
The next thing is to put like a Marshall style IEC cable into it.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, if you do plug it into an amp, you can listen directly from the pickup through a nice clean, like a straight preamp, which sounds incredible. It's very, it's a beautiful sounding color. And then you can add your effects to that. There are
Yeah, you can play it with the effects going into your amp.
what kind of speakers?
Really cool.
He's asking what kind of speakers.
Or if you plug it into a console or a PA, you can use the onboard amp and you don't even need to bring an amp really. What kind of speakers?
That's great.
Wow, we went through a lot of R&D looking for speakers and finding the right combination that works with these electronics, with our chambering and stuff. And these are paper cone. They have a very warm sound. They're like guitar speakers. They're not hi-fi, plastic speakers or anything like that.
Is it a bone nut?
What's that?
A bone nut, or is it plastic?
Paper cone.
No, the nut. The nut. Is it a bone nut or is
the
it
nut-
plastic?
Well, we use a few different, but it's a what do you call it? The Teflon impregnated nut.
Will you do a bone nut on like the custom shop stuff?
We can.
Mm-hmm.
Custom shop is pretty wide open. We aim to please.
Will you paint it red with black and white stripes?
We could. We actually could.
If you don't tell anybody.
Right.
Who knows? It might catch on.
We've tried some strange things. Trust us.
Wow, look at this one, man.
Yeah, that one
Man,
was
these things.
amazing in real life.
Man, that's gorgeous.
I
would
know.
love that. I'd love that guitar right there. Purple and white. Can't go wrong.
really, for just hanging around, it's really just a great guitar to play. You know, it feels great and it's fun to play.
Hell, I'd gig with it.
90%. Sorry?
I'd gig with it.
You could, you know, I mean, why not? Right. That's Colbie Caillat's guitar.
Oh.
We made for her.
Oh, wow.
It's great when you wake up in the middle of the night and you got a riff in your head. You just reach over, grab it, and you can start jamming.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it looks great.
Oh, that
It's
was
like an old Chevy.
So, are there two speakers? Is there a speaker on top and a speaker on bottom?
Yeah, the two speakers. The main speaker down below is the one that handles the most of the lows, but the one in the upper part is full range. And when you're in the playing position, when you're hanging the guitar, you know, across you, you get a really nice stereo effect with the chorus and the delay because it's actually in stereo.
Oh, so it has
we balanced it for the player to
a stereo chorus that goes in between the two speakers?
cool stereo effect.
I remember I played one. At the NAMM show. I got to play one, but you know how noisy it is, you know.
At the NAMM show, not the guitar.
At the NAMM show, yeah.
Man,
You know?
it's a wonderful guitar.
Yeah. So Johnny, so how long did you play? Oh, there's the wow.
This is the front panel exposed. You see there's quite a bit of nice
Stuff packed on there.
some sort of space telemetry stuff.
Took those out of the space shuttle.
Yeah.
That's why it blew up.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, there's a four.
Oh,
I
my
think it was a
gosh.
4-layer thick or something.
Yeah, there's
4 layers thick. So
packed in there.
we don't even know what's going on inside, but it's some sort of Oreo stuffing. anyway, it's shaped like a piano, so that it'll fit in the cavity, which is, you know, kind of that shape.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And it's serviceable as well. It can, you know, 2 screws, pops out, you unplug it, boom, you can swap it out.
Now, who do we send it to you? Do we send it to you to repair, or do you have an authorized dealer?
Absolutely, we you know we'll take care of it.
But they never fit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty reliable. I you know that's all you can say. I mean, worst case maybe if a bad cable or something, but
Sure.
once they're in, they're in.
But never say never, because
Yeah, you're right.
anything can happen. But
you guys got a lot of wood to knock on there, so you should be
You
safe.
think?
So can you want to run through the just the controls, like what each of them do on the panel, just to kind of give everybody a rundown? Hey, Sammy.
Sammy.
Who's that?
Why don't you call Sammy? I just talked to Sammy.
Wow. So Sammy has one then.
Oh yeah, look at that, a red rocker.
I was going to say, why isn't his red? But it is.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That's
Very
popular
cool.
also.
Wow.
Andy Summers just used one in a video, and it's supposed to be great. We haven't seen it yet.
Is that the guitar there? The body of it?
That's popular. That burst you just put up. Yeah.
Is that the guitar that Andy used?
Oh
No.
no, he has a pine. He has a
Oh,
pine
okay.
top.
Yeah, I love that pine stuff. I love
Yeah, I
playing
do
pine.
too. It's very organic, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think. How do I do this? The guitar I used in the picture that I used for the video, is that the one that Andy got?
No,
Do you know?
no, it wasn't. I think you played a red one, right?
Huh?
I think you played a red one, right?
Me?
You mean
Who else, Johnny? I didn't.
You talking about Andy Summers' video?
Yeah, oh yeah. The picture I used for the video for this. I think That was the one
Yeah.
Andy got because I
Yeah,
think I
that's
saw a
the one that Andy
caption.
got. Correct.
Is- Yeah. Yeah.
He also I think has a Dillo. Did he get a Dillo? No, not yet.
Yeah,
No,
like
Project.
yeah, the way I discovered these guys was because you guys did a little demo with Andy at Andy's place.
Oh,
And
that's
I
where you
saw
it.
that. Yeah, I saw that. And I'm a huge Andy Summers freak. And Andy knows this, and so I can say that, you know.
Yeah, Andy's awesome.
But that's how I discovered you guys. And then when I saw you guys were going to be at the NAMM show, I found you guys. I played one of your guitars. I'm like, these things are incredible. I wanted to come back the next day and do some more videos with you guys instead and stuff. I did like a short like minute video with you guys, which is
Yeah,
actually
that was
on
cool.
the channel here. I'll link that. It'll
I
be
have
up
a
there.
copy of it too, where I was just running around with that camera. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were filming me.
yeah,
You're
and I was
filming me
filming
too.
you.
But yeah, that's how I discovered these guys, and the guitars they're incredible. And I played one, so I can say it. I can say it. I actually played one, and I want to play one again. I got to play one. They're amazing.
Well, Johnny, how far are you guys away? How far are you away from the factory or from the shop?
I'm in Santa Cruz. They're in Southern California. So by plane, I'm like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You know,
It's a 5-hour car ride.
Right.
roughly.
That's right.
Roughly.
But
Yeah.
it's a great it's a worthwhile ride when you come down here. So you'll love it. I mean,
Well, it's a worthwhile ride as long as you're buying a guitar.
thank you.
I'll be right
By
back.
The airport
I'll
is
be right
5
back.
minutes away from here. LAX.
Man, that's just fantastic. So let me ask: is that Green Armadillo? Is that spoken for, or is that for sale?
That was the green one, the green guitar Armadillo.
Oh, yeah, we were building that for NAMM, and then we sort of.
Yeah, we're gonna build it. We'll finish it. You know, if somebody's ready for it, we'll finish it. It's ready to go.
It's Loudmouth Lime, actually.
Loudmouth Lime. That's pretty funny.
I'm a loudmouth.
Yeah, it's
me.
perfect.
Perfect.
Oh my God! So you want to hear some tones from it? You want to
Yes.
through it?
Yes.
Did we lose Johnny?
No, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Johnny's in the Johnny.
Wait, so let's start off with clean. Just turn it on, and you can hear just the clean.
So this little jujube illuminated button here goes from green to red, and green is when you're in bypass mode. You're not going through the preamps. You get a very clean sound. So that's that. And while you're in that bypass mode, you still do have your effects. So here, I'll show you that. Here's the chorus added.
Wow. And do you have control over the chorus so you can make
I'm
it
sorry,
slow?
say it again.
Do you have control over the chorus and delay so you can make it slow and fast and
Oh,
because that sounds more tremolo like.
Yes, I'll show you what we've got. Right here. This is this turns on the This turns on the chorus. This is the chorus depth from 0 to a billion. This is the mix between dry and wet. And then this is the rate of the chorus. So you can set it really slow and deep so you can kind of get a Leslie vibe, or whatever, So it's very versatile and very musical and fully analog. The delay is right here. When you turn it on or off, it lights up. You got the time, the length of how long before you get your hit. And then you've got a feedback, which turns up the regeneration, the number of repeats you get. And then down here, this is your mix. So you get wet to dry. And
That's awesome.
You can kick them in and kick them out, and it's totally controllable, you know, by dialing. You have to dial. There's no presets except for, you know, I mean, kicking things in and out, of course. But
Yeah, one cool thing about these knobs is they're very tactile, and you can be holding your pick and you can tweak them. They're very tweakable while you're jamming, you know, so it's really cool. Like you're playing along, you go, oh, I want to blow that delay time out a little. You can just, you know,
Nice.
tweak it on the fly.
That's
That's
amazing.
really cool. That is really cool.
so here's some clean sounds with the chorus and the delay. Did you get that, or did we do that?
Huh?
Chorus
We
and
just
delay,
were kind of doing that, but I'll go ahead and
and the delay.
give it a little more. Yep. Oh, we got some delay. So here's I'll pump the delay out long with a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're dead quiet, by the way. These things are dead quiet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can get the chorus if you want.
I love it. I love that.
Yep.
Hey, Adam. I love that sound.
Yeah. Really cool.
I found a picture of the control panel right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Who is that? Is that yellow or gold?
It's kind of gold. Well, it's more yellow in the. Oh, you mean the guitar or the
Yeah.
button?
Looks
The
gold.
guitar.
gold.
The guitar.
That's straight up gold.
Yeah,
Man.
That's some kind of carat gold.
gold. Yeah. Metallic gold.
Very neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks
the
cool.
power
That's
source-
another thing
Yeah,
about it. Like it even
power
looks
source
cool.
is, I
You know?
guess we kind of said that, but it's 4 batteries that are rechargeable, and they
Yeah.
fit right in the back.
Yeah, those 18650 lithium batteries have really high current and they can deliver. So what that does for the guitar is adds to the punch because it doesn't sag. Like if you use AA's, you can't get the kind of thump that we get from this guitar because they just can't deliver
Fast enough attack.
the instant power that these 18650s do.
These, after all, 18650s can power a vape.
That's right.
I mean, that's like rocket.
That's incredible.
I like the fact that you can color the speaker grills or what if that's what you call them. I don't know if you're calling them
Yeah.
something else, but
Yeah. Oh, that's Colbie Caillat with her hair getting done.
Right there.
Yeah. So
Happy birthday,
that's the
Colby.
power source, and it's our power amp is a proprietary design from our guy Tim.
Yeah, Tim Thompson, our designer, electronics extraordinaire. He was 20. He was over 20 years with
Kurzweil.
Yeah, with Kurzweil doing their design. So I mean, it's all like real high end stuff. For instance, when we wanted to put these batteries in the guitar, nobody makes a 4-bay 18650 holder. I mean, they do, but none of them work. You put a battery in it and you pull it out, and it wrecks the battery. And we had to go and we tried every one that was available, and we ended up having to design our own, which is much better. There's room to pull the batteries out. They're safety protected. You can pull these out and change them on stage.
Yeah.
nice.
Wow.
And if you drop one, you can find it.
Yeah, they light up under certain conditions.
Yeah. Adam from FU Tone is in here. He just said build in a vape so you can do the old, build it up here so you can do the old Eddie Van Halen and just like, Ben Coombs will buy one then, That's good.
Man,
The options are insane.
I've never seen so many
The
options.
dog is not available.
What about the pig?
The pig, no, chewed up and spat.
You mean the pig for the pot? Well, if you can pot with the pig.
Yeah, right.
Got to get a picture of Johnny holding one on there.
Oh, there's the gold.
There's the gold one.
Oh, look up, go up. Oh, who was that, Joe? Joe Motomasa.
Is that Joe holding that?
Yeah. Not just up a couple, but
Yeah, look at that.
There's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was too busy holding his paid for products and said, can't touch it now.
I'll just pretend like I'm standing next to the guy.
Well, you can, when Joe holds his, tell him that his was made in 1959.
Right. That's right.
Adam asks, when you plug in a cable, do the speakers turn off?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Cool.
That's great. That's a great question.
You can plug in a headphone jack as well, which is nice because it's really it's pretty snappy to do that. You know what else we can do? I wonder if I have a Bluetooth here. Show the. I think I left it at home.
Mad Dog says it even gives a reach around in stereo.
Yeah, it's a happy reach around.
Lord.
How did you know, Mad Dog?
Hence the name.
We were keeping that feature secret.
Yeah, actually, when we first built these things, we were kind of blown away with how much you feel the notes from the guitar. I mean, let's face it, you're cranking these speakers are driving pretty good volume of air, and the back of the body is vibrating, and it sort of hits you in a certain nether region. And we were thinking that maybe we should supply a splooge protector with each product just to protect the back.
Well, somebody before, and forgive me for not remembering who asked, but somebody said, Mad Dog says, will it power a fleshlight? So you could put one back there too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Tuesday? Going off the rails, boys. The one cool thing I noticed about all the different finishes and options and stuff is, like, if you get a certain color scheme, you get like the real classic look. And then if you get a different color scheme, it almost gives you like a futuristic look. And I think that's kind of cool. You can kind of make something and build something that kind of has like a classic look or a futuristic look or a modern look.
Yeah, what do we call? We call it future retro.
Yeah.
Patented.
There you go. I'm already on the website. Sorry.
Oh no. But that's the idea. And you want to talk about NA?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, we got a little surprise for you.
Awesome.
I don't know if you saw it, Johnny. We call this our model NA, and NA stands for non-amplified.
Johnny.
Let's see.
In other words, it's a guitar.
Holy crap. Wow, that's pretty.
Yeah, we brought this first
It's a guitar
to NAMM because a lot of people were saying, wow, what a cool shape. You should make a regular guitar with that silhouette. So we did it. And yeah, people were flipping on it.
Is that technically your first guitar that you built?
Sorry? You mean first standard?
First standard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Technically, I think no.
It's got some really nice contouring.
What's the design on the front?
Something that our guy Jason did for us, just experimented. But
No, he said this stuff.
Yeah.
The lasering.
The
Can you
laser.
you can feel that? You can feel all that?
Yeah, that's cut with a laser.
Yeah, it's 3D. I don't know
Wow,
if you
look
can
at that.
see it, but it's definitely a touchable.
It looks great.
And then this is a shellac finish, so it's just
It's got a
really slick.
It's got a very world kind of a look to it.
So how much is that guitar?
We don't know yet. This is the first prototype, so
Oh,
we're kind of dialing it in. But it's really straightforward. It's got volume and then a tone for each pickup, 3-way knife switch. But everything, the geometry of it, everything, it just feels really good. And people were playing it and going, "Oh my God, I gotta have it!" So I think we're gonna build them.
That looks
wow,
awesome.
that's really nice.
And
That
that's going to
looks like a piece of stone.
That's going to come with a different neck also.
Yeah, we're gonna put a Strat type neck on it, a 25.5 scale, and a 10-inch radius.
Same headstock though, yes.
No.
We might do a reverse 6 on a side. Right now, it has kind of the same.
Mm-hmm. I like the 3x3. I think that's a great look for those.
Okay, well then. That's
We have that. We do have those.
We'll have options.
Yeah, you can order it however you like once we get them.
Wow.
Amazing.
But yeah, this
That
is
is
the
really-
same idea that you can swap it out the trim and make it a hardtail, so whichever one you want, and no routing,
No batteries.
no big gaping hole in the back.
Okay, so another question. The back of that neck is maple, and the stripes are what? Walnut?
Oh, that was a custom neck. We do that sometimes. The laminated 3-piece.
I think that's mahogany.
Yeah, this has a mahogany stripe and maple.
It's beautiful.
Oh man.
Yeah, this thing is really cool. Great range of tones, and just everything is right here. Simple,
Mm-hmm.
awesome whammy. Very sexy shape.
Was that one at NAMM?
What's up?
Was that one at the NAMM show? That particular one?
Yes. Yes,
Uh-huh.
it was.
Man, I wish I could have made it back the next day. I think I only played like one guitar. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you have to make a trip, I guess. Come
You
down
had a
and
bunch of them. Yeah.
visit the factory.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you have any plans to visit Randy's Donuts in the near future?
Maybe late night snack. Yeah.
Would you any chance you guys are going to be going to Summer NAMM this year or no?
I think we are.
Oh well, then
Damn.
I think I'll be going too.
If
So
you're
if I
down
do,
there,
I'll
come
stop by
by.
and see you guys.
Yeah, great. Yeah, we're definitely going to be down there.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
That's gorgeous. Those
Oh,
are
where's my
great.
camera?
Here before you know it, huh?
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, it always kind of sneaks up on you. Oh, are we ready for NAMM? But we'll do it. What the hell?
Yeah, be cool
Yeah,
to meet you guys.
it's weird because we're in such a niche market to start. I mean, we're actually making a quality guitar that kind of has a interesting, interesting psychosis for people because of all of the things that have tried to do what we're doing, over the years. Nobody's really heard one that does this, and we're, so making a regular guitar to go along with our electric, our powered, self-amp guitars kind of helps bridge that gap, I think, in credibility and, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Thank God, because I'm not quite sure.
No, I when you busted that one out, that instantly I was like thinking,
Whoa.
okay, if I had one of the the speaker ones, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I love how this thing feels. I love how it plays.
Right.
Like have the other option too. It just makes a lot of sense. So
Correct. That's the idea.
And plus, it takes the like niche thing out. It kind of like
You can have everything.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
You want a beat in your quiver. You know?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was going to say, quite frankly, I really do like the idea of the speaker guitar with all that stuff. But I'm a huge fan of the guitar that he's holding, that Joe's holding right now. Like that body shape in that guitar as a regular guitar. Now that speaks to me. That it's
Yeah,
that really speaks to me.
He's been on me to hurry up and build it.
Well, I think that was the right decision.
Thanks, man. Well,
Because you'll definitely get a lot more people interested because now you have a regular guitar without a speaker in it.
Yeah, and that's going to have to get a reputation as a regular guitar. Once they recognize that, they'll see that it's the same build.
Mm-hmm.
The build quality.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? Anybody familiar with like the Ancient Aliens and like the Nazca line?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
It's cool as hell.
Well, you didn't say that.
Oh no, I didn't.
Aliens, right.
yeah.
You didn't say that.
Nope. Johnny, edit that part out, will you?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Atlantean writings.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
this
all
stuff
those-
is cool. If you look, it's the flat black with a flat black pick guard.
Yeah, it looks great.
It's ridiculous. With a flat
Oh, the
black
Invader. Got an Invader in it.
grill. It does.
It's like a Space
Yeah.
Invader.
You can't.
And
you
then
can't mistake
maple.
that.
Go figure. You got to set it off. Set it off.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so then you can put your own if you wanted to swap out a pickup. You could. You're saying?
Yeah.
A pickup? No,
Yeah.
no, not pickup. We don't actually advise it. I mean, these pickups are pretty much matched to our electronics, and
Yeah.
everything is perfectly balanced. And I mean, if you really want to do pickup changes, you do that on your Strat or your Telly or
Well,
whatever.
I thought it was an Invader in that one. That's
It
why.
looks like that looked like a Duncan Invader in that
Yeah,
guitar.
this one has an Invader.
Oh, we have options here.
But even these Invaders, we custom have them done to our specs. So.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, it makes sense that with the preamp and stuff and how everything's works to have your own
it's
pickups. I just
optimized.
Yeah, I mean it's really tricky getting loud signals around speakers and electronics. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, when they're in such close proximity.
That's why
Mhm.
nobody did it.
Oh, because of like interference and stuff.
It's ridiculous. We never thought we could. I mean, we knew we'd ultimately figure it out, but it just took forever.
Mm-hmm.
Night Rider vibes, says Amanda.
Oh yeah, it is definitely Knight Rider.
I would say.
Just call that one the Michael Knight.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Or call it Kit.
Kit.
and then have the alter ego one call it Car. Remember
Car.
that? Yep.
K-A-R.
Car. Kit. Nice.
What a great show that
No,
was.
no digital. Sorry, Kit was Kit digital?
Well, I mean, I would imagine Kit was digital.
I mean, that
He had digital components in
I
it.
would guess that Kit was analog.
We'll have to go watch the whole series, and we'll reconvene at Summer NAMM.
It was what was called in those days faux digital.
Yeah, I mean, the voice was British, so I mean,
Oh, then it's definitely faux
Analog.
digital.
yeah.
I think there was a guy in the trunk.
I used to think the voice on that show was Higgins from Magnum PI.
It might have been. You're right. I think you're right.
No, it was who was one of the doctors or something in oh man, I can't even think. He was the teacher in what's that show? Boy Meets World or something?
He was the Teflon salesman in.
Yeah, that's it.
It was an actor named William Daniels.
That's it.
He was also in Boy Meets World. He was the teacher, Mr. Feeney.
Yes, Mr. Feeney.
Fini mi boni belly.
I always thought that show sucked.
That's great.
Huh? Justin Bieber does the voice of Knight Rider now?
Get out of here, man.
Knight Rider's actually
Justin Bieber replaces Mr. Feeney as voice of Knight Rider car.
No way.
That's what it
Oh my
says.
God.
Imagine they went back and overdubbed all of Kit's voice with Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. I could. That's a worthwhile project. Keep him out of trouble.
You'll have everybody loved Kit, now they'll hate him. You know? Man. So anything else you guys want to kind of add to it, or if you missed anything?
Like fries.
Covered a lot.
I'm trying to think here, but nothing. I'm trying to think, but nothing happened.
Let's see. I can show that. Remember the video of the purple one on Instagram?
Yeah,
Show that one.
I can show that one.
Does it come with a case?
We have a bag, a gig bag that is available. It's padded and it's custom designed to fit the ladylike contours of the device, with extra padding where the control knobs are and everything. And there's a pouch for your whats. And there's a couple of pouches actually, and it's really well made. We got to say, it looks really cool. It's really well made. Do we have one here? Is there one around?
Where is it? I saw a picture of it on the website. I'm looking though.
We'll grab one here just to show that they do exist.
Cool.
But yeah, man. So we do all the design work here on computers, and send it out to the machine out in the back. And 1, 2, 3, it's a guitar.
It's like that, huh?
My mom always says, you got bread, you got a sandwich, stick it together. 1, 2, 3, you got a sandwich. I said, same thing. That's what we do for a living.
Oh, here's that. Here's that. The one that's a guitar. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the space drawings.
Yep. The side of an alien ship, man.
It, when you pick it up and play it, you're just going, it feels familiar, but yet you don't know, you haven't felt anything like this. It's really amazing.
And you said earlier that there's different like neck profiles and stuff.
Yeah, well, we're working on one now. This right now you're looking at is the 12-degree radius, 24/75 neck, but we're making a 25.5. And it's going to have a 10-degree radius, so it's going to be a lot more Strat-like.
Can you get one? Honestly, can you get one with like a 16 or a 17 inch radius, like an Ibanez?
Probably we could. It's really a question of just having the right tools for for sanding them, because you got to get the right radius tools for that. And we've been working with the 12, and I'm sure we'll be able to do that. That's all. I'm sure we can do it. Actually, I probably will end up making them on the 3D printer.
FU Tone says, what pickups? They said that they make they have their own company that makes pickups, so they have a company make them for them. Do you want to touch on the pickups one more time, where you have them made or how they're made?
Well, they're just made to spec. I mean, I'll let Joe do the talking on those. He's really much more deep into that part of it.
But basically, they're matched with the preamp, so there's no,
That's pretty much the essence of it. We tried to get them optimized for our electronics, so that way, you really do have a great selection of tone from the neck pickup or the either one. They sound amazing.
FU Tone, they're Alnico 5s. That's gorgeous.
More about the pickups.
Man,
okay.
that's just fantastic.
Yeah, just any more? Can you tell them a little bit more about them?
They're Alnico 5, and as I said, that kind of a PAF output level, not a hot pickup. If the pickup is too hot, what happens is when you floor the pickup control, it overdrives the preamp on certain settings a little bit, you know, to where it drives into compression, and so it works best with a, in my humble opinion, with a, with a lower output pickup.
Yeah, like if the pickup is too hot, does the guitar just like start feeding back?
Yeah,
That's what it seems like.
You know, we experimented.
It starts shaking.
Pickups, a lot of R&D.
It starts.
we do, you know, some custom pickups. Like Andy Summers' guitar has some vintage Bill Lawrence in it. They sound just fucking incredible. It sounds amazing.
Nice.
Beautiful pickup from the 70s. So, you know, there's options, but I would stay away from the super high output. You know,
right. So is that the armadillo finish on that purple one right there, or is that like?
No, that's glossy.
Oh man, it's just incredible looking.
Yeah,
it's got a flake.
Really
is that flake in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
metal flake. It's gorgeous.
That one's actually a burst. You can't see it too well in that shot, but it's lighter in the center and then gets darker as it goes out. It's really amazing. And now you can see this sparkle in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing looks so beautiful out in the sun.
And is that one in your shop now, or is that one gone?
No, that one's sold.
Sorry, Dave.
We hate letting them go, but we like letting them.
Listen, you know, it's like Doritos; they'll make more.
Yeah. Any hot pink ones?
Coming.
Yeah, that's what I do when I see hot pink guitars.
Really?
Yeah, he plays with his vagina.
Well, look at that burst. Look at that one on the top right.
Oh yeah, that was a nice purple burst.
The purple burst on the top right. No, there you go.
That she's playing.
No, the one that.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Brenda's playing.
Yeah, that one was at NAMM. That was very popular at NAMM.
Johnny, do you remember which one you played?
I'd have to look at the video.
I think he played the red one.
I think it was a red one.
The candy apple red.
It might have been the red one or the candy apple. No, the Ferrari one.
Oh, the Ferrari.
I think you played the Ferrari.
Did it have a tremolo? The one you played?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The candy apple.
I remember using the tremolo. And again, that video is on the channel here. I'll put a card for a drop down so you guys can watch that video. Wow. And then speaking of videos, there was that other video right here. How can I let me get to that real quick.
And Michael Smith, the captain, everybody, the captain. He just posted the link to the to EP Guitars website. So
thanks, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
The captain.
Okay, share audio.
Right.
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to play this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go. Oh, that sounds great.
That's cool, man. And that finish, that's the one that you were talking about earlier with the, what is it called? What is it?
Yeah, Guitar Armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready for the road. Ready for the desert.
There we go. Was
Yeah,
that this? That was this NAMM, huh?
Yes.
That's
Man.
cool.
That's ready for my house.
The red burst hardtail says how face. I checked at Johnny Beane's video. He played the red burst hardtail. Okay.
Oh, I did?
Johnny, were you at NAMM?
Did you tell? I thought I remember a whammy bar.
Johnny he sent his
Oh,
body
yeah.
and stayed home.
Yeah.
How face could be
He really pays attention when he goes to NAMM.
Oh man.
There's the deluxe gig bag.
Oh, there it is.
It's deluxe.
I think it's so funny.
Got the padding. Let's take a look inside. Oh.
Ooh.
Extra
it's-
padding for the
it's deluxe, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, look.
Neck rest and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
It gives good protection, but it's lightweight, easy to carry around, place for your strings, your music, whatever.
Nice.
That's
And-
great.
The beautiful gold embroidery.
It's the full ensemble.
Boner Jams. Thank you so
Boner
much, man.
No, you gotta
Nothing.
read it. You gotta read it.
Nothing I don't love about that video. A tight mullet. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he wasn't bad looking for a dude.
Happy Van Halentine's Day, Boner Jams. Thank you so much, man.
$9.99, that's yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, it's good.
Well, if for nothing else, thank you guys for having a great sense of humor. But the guitars are awesome.
Got to.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's bring back the candy apple that you didn't play.
Yeah. The one you thought you played.
Yeah. Oh, I played that one.
That's what I thought. Well, it's got a whammy. It's not a hardtail.
I gotta find the video. I swear there was a whammy when I played it.
No whammy, no whammy.
You want
no whammy.
to hear some of the preamp sounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Right, so you got the green button, then it goes to red, and now you activate this section, which is the amp selector, some different sliders to conjure up various tones. So when you go red on this, then the amp gain knob becomes active. Becomes active. Joe Harvey wants to know what strings. They come equipped with D'Addario standard 10 set, 10 to 42, I think. Good strings, D'Addario.
Okay.
Yeah, look at him.
It's the red, it's
There it is, mahogany.
Okay.
Johnny's like, hey, look at this whammy bar.
The photo doesn't lie.
Now, maybe we only filmed like me playing one guitar. Maybe you handed me a couple different guitars.
I think you're right.
You might have
'Cause I
imagined you were whammy
I
and
swear
whammy.
I remember plain one with the whammy on it.
You're right, Johnny. We said, here, pick a guitar, any guitar. Wait, let me mix them up.
Oh, that's right. I remember you were asking me which guitar I wanted to play, and I think you handed me a couple different ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think I did try the one with the whammy. But yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, here's the preamp again, kind of cranked. We've got some different settings on the preamp.
Mm-hmm.
It's higher gain.
You might want to play some different chords.
Sorry?
You might want to play some different chords so we don't get dinged on the video.
What song was that? Well, don't say it.
That
Well-
was Bang a Gong.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
T-Rex.
And no, they won't mess with us an hour and a half into a video. It's like in the beginning of the video is only when they.
Oh, cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Wow.
Johnny, what did you do?
I know.
Not like I listen anyway.
Fun stuff.
That's
No
awesome.
built-in tuner, but we have a clip on that, I guess.
Just can't fit anymore on there.
Yeah.
Does that come with the guitar?
No.
Does that come with the guitar?
I think if it was a deal breaker, yeah.
Well, I mean, since you didn't fit it in the guitar,
So, wait, sorry, what?
since you didn't fit it in the guitar,
Right. It's like a trailer park.
well, you know, since you're talking trailer park, I'm the trash, so.
Yeah. So anyway, so the preamp, you've got like a kind of a Fender, Tweedy kind of a version, and then you've got some high gain stuff to really bust out, lead stuff. And the feedback, the internal feedback makes it capable of doing pretty much like EBO style sustain.
Oh, really?
You can sustain it for pretty much forever.
Mm-hmm.
You want to show some of that?
Now that's interesting to me right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, check it out. This is, I mean, whether you're sustaining a chord or a note, it really just.
Oh,
There you go. Can you get a bite? Go get a bite to eat and come back.
see now the fact that you have different, like usually a guitar that. Oh, geez, don't.
Thumbnail.
Usually a guitar that has like some kind of like built-in speakers, you think like it's almost a one-trick pony as far as
Or
the
it's a gimmick.
gain that you have.
It's just a gimmick thing.
Yeah, and that, I mean, you have different, obviously you have the gain level on, as the knob, but then you have different options for the type, and then you can go ahead and do that. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, Sean Zimmerman said like a sustainiac.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
It's like a sustainiac, or like
EBO.
standing in front of a wall of stacks. You get the same effect.
Sustainy
Yeah,
stack.
a lot of people never get that experience to get just the right feedback level to get those kind of tones, and this way you just power it on and boom, you're there.
Yeah, it's very alive. You really feel the resonance of the guitar, which is cool. It's like you're very part of the sound because of the way it vibrates in your hands and against your body. So it's a unique experience.
You can feel it. You can really
I
feel
would
it.
hate to be the only acoustic guitar player around the campfire with a wall of these.
Yeah, you feel inadequate.
Man.
Boner Jams has a question.
Sorry?
He says, are there any 7-string versions?
Not yet.
We'll give you an extra pair, but
You'll send an extra string in the gig bag.
there you go.
I mean, in the future, it can go everywhere. Yeah, we'll probably get around to a 7-string.
Yeah.
Oh no, does have 2 speakers, just a diff look on the Trem guitar. No. All these Model 1s have 2 speakers.
Yeah, everything has 2 speakers. They're matched, they're balanced, they're paper cones, and they really, sound like guitar speakers. They don't sound like a stereo or something like that. They've got the right.
Yeah, that
rip.
rawness and a little bit of breakup. So that was, we were trying to achieve where you feel like, you're playing through a guitar. Not a recording of a guitar amp, not a picture of a guitar amp, but a guitar amp.
Yes.
Really looks cool.
Looks cool. Sounds cool.
Yeah, it must be cool.
So there's different ones. There's the Model 1. There's the Guitar Armadillo.
Oh man, look at that.
So that's the finish, right?
Yes.
Guitar Armadillo. It's the finish.
The off-road.
There we go.
Yes, it's off-road.
100% busk worthy.
Scratch resistant exterior finish, man. Jesus.
It's called Impervacoat.
Yeah, you can't even perv on it.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, I can perv on it.
Ugh, yuck.
There was one in Baja.
Now, does that finish add a little
Roger
extra
Fisher
weight, or
just
is that
sent us a
pretty light?
A video of him in the Amazon jungle playing.
I should give him the link. I'll give him the link.
He's in Peru.
You guys, I'm going to give you a cool link.
Okay.
Yeah, he made a 3D crazy video down there.
It was an email, right? Yeah.
Sean Zimmerman says it sounds great over the computer here, just right amount of feedback, even at low volumes and lower gain. That's awesome sounding. How loud
cool.
are they since the speaker box is the guitar?
Thanks, Sean Zimmerman. How loud are they? Since the speaker box is in the guitar, they're surprisingly loud. They're astonishingly loud. Shockingly loud.
DB. Here, we'll give you a quickie.
We did a lot of treatment in here to isolate the sound from the guitar to tune it so that you would get all the feedback, but in a controlled way, so you could get some good volume. So it's a tricky balance, and it took a lot of trial and error and R&D to nail it.
And you could hear the guitars at NAMM while you were playing them. You could hear them, and it's very loud.
Yeah.
All right,
At that
so
place.
here we go. Hang on here. Oh, you want to see it, huh?
what that was, but it was in the red.
It's like 90 dB.
It's wait a minute. It said 90 dB may be harmful. So
Oh man.
we caution you at home. And 80 dB is a potential hazard. So and 100 dB is dangerous. So if you're going to be playing a Michael Jackson tune,
Do not put your ear up to the speaker.
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty it's loud, it's good, you know. I mean, if you're in a small coffee shop or a piano lounge, maybe, you know, playing with the piano player, or you're playing a small rehearsal group or something, there's probably enough level for you to dominate.
Yeah, no doubt.
And
That's
think
great.
of how much fun it would be while somebody's sleeping on the couch or in bed. You just walk up with your guitar right next to them. Bow!
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
now
with a power cord.
you see, you're seeing the future of this thing, because I figured, I was thinking that we could run a contest to where the most absurd entrants playing one of these things, like, you know, the elevator at the, you know, at a hotel lounge, you know, lobby or something, busting out of the thing and just firing it up. So I figured that's something.
Walking into a library at college with it.
There you go. We'll see. I think that could come.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could use your wireless with it, but you don't need to.
Oh, that's what I meant to tell you. No, I'm serious. I meant to tell you that I'm looking for it here, man. Where is it? I have a. You can plug in a Bluetooth receiver that's this big, and it plugs into the computer input on here, and then you can play, you know, backing tracks or sequencers or whatever on your phone, and it'll come out of the speakers and you can jam along, and the volume is controlled by the level of your playback from your phone. In the speakers, you can go full volume and play along, and it's just ridiculous. I mean,
that's killer.
Oh,
it's
man.
really fun. It's really fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah, especially like, you know, for practicing, you know, for keeping them, you know, keeping your time and stuff.
There's like 1 million backing tracks on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like learning how to turn things up to, you know, louder than the track and to play faster than the beat, you know, all that fun stuff.
Awesome.
That is awesome. Finding it.
Michael Smith has a cool question, guys.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was just looking. There's a part of the website actually where it explains
the chord sustains too. One of those chord sustains.
That's at a very moderate volume. You know, it's not just blasting. You know?
It's very musical.
What?
It's very musical.
We're at 90 dBs.
That's my favorite song.
That's my favorite song. Michael Smith. Where are we? Yeah, we're like well, we started late, didn't we? Can you tell us real quickly the history, like how you started? I mean, I've got it on the screen as well, but
yeah, Joe and I were neighbors. I mean, we used to have recording studios right next to each other in Burbank, and he was doing a lot of guitar-based stuff, and I was doing a lot of keyboard-based stuff, and we just always hung out and were on cutting-edge shit. And when I moved away, and we both moved away, we've always got together to play and hang out. And Joe is quite an innovative soul, and he's always been working on these projects. And one day he said, what do you think? You know, he showed me the prototype that I showed you earlier. And we played it, and we immediately saw the writing on the wall. We have to do it. So we started trying to find somebody to build them for us, and we took them to some investor types that wanted to give us a little seed money, but to really design a guitar from scratch to do what this does, you know, there's just no way we could afford that. So we ended up doing it the fun way. We did it ourselves, learned how to use the 3D programming, and we use SolidWorks, and we do HSM Works. We do all of our own, you know, machining of everything. You know, we just figured out how to do it, and it's not rocket science, but it's guitar science, which is much harder.
Yeah.
And Grover Jackson told us, "What are you guys, nuts, getting into this business?" He says, "Come on, you really want to do this with your lives?"
Why not? Why the hell not?
Yeah, what else is there to do?
So that's what we said. What are we gonna do?
I mean, you know, everything you got there is so different than anything Grover's done or any other, you know, conventional guitar builder's done. Why not do it? It's just such a different thing.
Right.
I mean, even the regular guitar is a different thing. It's just a different. I've never seen that shape before. I've never seen that headstock before. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's just, yeah, it's something that's different. You know, I think it's awesome.
Yeah,
it's different.
We're lucky that it's likable.
That's what I was just about to say. It's different enough, but likable. Like it's a good looking guitar. It's a good looking instrument. It's like, you know, like a lot of people make these outlandish looking things, and it's like, why bother? No one's, you know, I want to play a Strat, or I want to play, you know, a Les Paul style or a Telly style. But it's a little bit of everything. I mean, it's really nice. It's a good shape. It's very, I mean, Jesus, it looks great.
Cool. Yeah, well, you know, we're studying, you know, we love design. We love really cool design, and everybody in this company is extremely conscientious about getting it to look just right. I mean, everything from these things, on the pick guards themselves, we're using laser cut, and they're painted from the back, or all these different formats, and they end up looking just, you know, like nothing else. There's nothing else that looked like these. And they're still decent guitars. You know, you pick it up and it plays like a regular guitar. And
I'm going to say this again. It's made in California. It is made in the United States. Starting price is $879.
Wait, what is it again?
$895, I think.
Oh, I thought you said $879 before.
Yeah, it's something.
It's $8 something.
There you go. Just put it on the website.
We're made,
it started
near
$8 something.
Donuts.
I tell you what, if someone wants to buy one for $879, I'll pay the extra $20.
I love him.
A little bit of the Randy's donut sugar that's in the atmosphere lands on every guitar. They're dusted with Randy's.
Dusted with Randy's.
Man, it's great.
Everybody in the chat, buy a guitar for $879, and Nesdal is going to have to shell out a fortune.
No, because if everyone in the chat buys one for $879, they're going to send me a guitar for free.
You need another guitar, huh?
That's right, David. Keep checking the.
Yeah, if you've already got you know, a few guitars, as most of us do, this is a perfect addition. But if you don't have a guitar and you kind of need something that kind of, you know, helps you get going, and
or if you've just played acoustic guitar your whole life and you're scared of electric, but you want to dip your toe in the shallow end,
or if you just want to look cool,
yeah.
Or because all you do is turn it on, you know, do a window.
Oh yeah, you play one chord with this and it's
Instant
over.
power code, and you're addicted. That's it. It's over. Your life is wrong.
Or if you're not an acoustic guitar guy, then that's perfect. Because I'm not a huge acoustic guy, but being able to walk around with a guitar on all day, like you said, go camping, you bring that thing, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's really fun just to wander around, find cool places where there's some nice acoustics, and get a vibe and just walk around. It's great.
And
I
bust.
play it in my shower.
Oh, so they're waterproof now. Is that what?
You
I
can
use
play it in the shower.
Armadillo.
As long as you don't turn the water on, you can play it in the shower.
The shower
Yeah,
dillo,
You got me there.
the shower dillo finish,
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Yeah.
about the finish. It's about getting electrocuted.
electrocuted.
Awesome. Well, you guys, this was really a blast.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Totally.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you guys for coming on. I mean, the
Everybody
guitars.
out in cyberspace.
You
Yeah,
guys
thank
are
you guys in the
you guys
chat.
are a lot of fun, but the guitars really they're a win. They're great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
they are. They're amazing. They're amazing. And next time I'm down there, I'm coming over.
You are more than welcome.
Please come by.
And if
Thank
you
you.
guys are at Summer NAMM, which you say you'll be, I think I'll be there. I'll definitely
Yeah,
stop
we'll
by
be
and
there, definitely.
we'll hang out.
We'll definitely be there.
I'll bring some donuts. They might not be.
Krispy Kreme. Bring Krispy.
Randy's.
That's all right.
Randy's.
Yeah, we'll bring those.
Okay, cool.
We'll bring a bunch of those.
Mm-hmm. And Jan, look, I found this really quickly. I found this.
Oh, there it is. I cut that album in my studio with Andy.
He worked on this. I didn't even know that. We were talking this
Yeah,
morning.
it was funny because Andy, I hadn't talked to him in 25, 30 years, since that album, years after that album. And we get a call here a few months ago, hey, we want to get one of your guitars. And who is it? It's Andy. I said, Andy, it's Jan, hello, and rekindled it all. So we went over there and he went crazy. He had a good time.
Yeah, your name is right. There it is, right there.
Look at that. He was our first client in the studio. So it was pretty high, it was fun.
He signed this tape for me.
Oh, look at that.
Years ago. Years and years and years ago.
That's killer. That's a great record. At that
Yeah,
time,
we got to get Jan to sign it.
Yeah. At that time, he was doing. He took over. Dennis Miller had a late night show, and Andy became the musical director.
Yes.
And it was a killer band.
I remember that.
And Andy was the musical director. It was just ridiculously great.
That's amazing.
But,
I remember
yeah.
that, man. I'd forgotten about that.
It was right when he was doing the album.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a great album, you guys. I mean, I told you guys I'm a
Yeah, it
huge
was really
nerd,
fun.
but
We actually we wheeled in a Mitsubishi 32 track to record him. We didn't use my Studer. That was like right in the days of when the digital machines were starting to show up around town. And he says, "Yeah, just bring it in." So we went through. I had a Neve 8248 then with the Massenburg EQ. No, 80. Yeah, in those days.
mm-hmm.
And it was a hell of a good sounding record. That's all I got to say.
Well,
It's a great album.
before we let you go, there's a couple cool comments in here. Amanda Coombs says, "Thank you for this in-depth tour. This was really fun." Bozique writes,
Thanks, Amanda.
you,
Bozique
guys.
writes, "I got to be honest. I usually don't go for unconventional instruments, but I'm really impressed. Kudos to these guys. Well done." I think that's a really good compliment right there.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, Bozique. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, we hope we can meet y'all.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I
Says
come.
Google is the devil.
Okay.
All right, fellas.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Well, I'll hang up real quick. I want to talk to you really quickly. All right. See you guys, everybody, later. What? Okay.
You'd think this was the first show,
Yeah,
right?
this is your first show,
I know.
John?
See you guys, everybody, later. What does that mean? All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for Saturday Night Live with John Biel and whoever else. All right. See you guys later. Johnny Bean TV. Good night.
Can we get the whole